Well, welcome back, little hippies, to the Grateful Rose River Homestead. Well, it is November the 12th, Saturday. It has been coming down as ice here for the last hour, but we finally have transed over to snow. Yay! The wife's like, no, I'm not ready for this. But get ready, because here it is. Good old snow. Yes, Papa Bear loves the snow. Hey, you're going to live in the northern hemisphere, you better have some snow. I mean, come on. My Lord, I can't stand when it's cold and yucky out. But yep, we got snow. Look at Gypsy. She's got snow on her back. So yeah, I thought I'd show you all a little quick video of us having some snow on the homestead for the first time. We're excited. It's finally feeling like that. And next Sunday we'll be having our family Thanksgiving down here with all the kids, and so we're excited. Well, most of the kids. Some live out of state and they can't make it in, but they will be here for Christmas, so that's okay. We'll have you for Christmas then. But yeah, we're excited. We're excited. Hope you all have a wonderful week this week coming up, and I hope that you are all having a very positive day, positive weekend. Even though if you don't like snow, hey, listen, I understand. Maybe you don't like the rain. I understand. But here on the homestead, we have to keep on going. Just because it's snowing doesn't mean it stops. I had to come inside here because it was getting my phone all wet. Today. Today is Thursday. Right, Papa Bear today is in the kitchen doing some old-fashioned French toast. Who doesn't love good French toast? Here's what we use for the French toast. And by the way, thank you for coming back to the kitchen and seeing us. Things are kind of slowing down right now at the homestead, and so I thought, you know, what better way to do a video would be for old Papa Bear to cook in the kitchen. So let's get started. We're going to start off with the right thing, okay? The right thing is good old Texas sliced toast. Okay, this is the best bread that I found to do French toast. Now, if you don't have it, you can always use the regular loaf of bread. You can use the regular loaf of bread. It's just a little thinner. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be starting off with some Texas toast. We got bacon. It's going to go right in here in our cast iron skillet. So today what we're going to be doing is starting off with eggs, homemade vanilla, a little bit of nutmeg, of course cinnamon, allspice, and a splash of maple syrup. What? Well, does syrup go on top? Yes. But a little bit of splash of maple syrup in the French toast mixture will really set your French toast apart. And of course, you need a little bit of milk too. And also we'll be using a little bit of sugar too. So there's several ingredients that old Papa Bear puts in his French toast that the kids have always loved it when they were at home. They loved my French toast, and so I thought, what better way to do a video than do a good old French toast video. Alright, so let's get started and put the bacon into the frying pan here. While I'm over here, get our mixing bowl out here. Alright. Good old kitchen scissors. You don't have a good pair of good kitchen scissors, get yourself a pair. I use these for a lot of things, cutting off fat, off of chicken, When we process chicken, I always use good kitchen shears uh, to cut off the excess fats and stuff like that, or extra skins and stuff like that. And yes, you're probably thinking, why did he cut the bacon in half? I just found it better cooked this way. What I do is I do a layer. So we're going to start off with a layer down in here. What some of your ingredients do you like in your French toast? I know that the basic French toast mix is usually just vanilla, cinnamon, maybe a little sugar. Now what we're going to do is now, I started out with a layer like this. Now we're just going to start layering it up like this. Go back across the pan. So what is some of your favorite mixtures that you use in it? Now sometimes I will put pumpkin. You can actually put some pumpkin spice in it, which makes it really good. And then we just go back across again. Like we started out at. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing really off limits to French toast. Everyone has their own flair on French toast and works for their family. All right, now the bacon's in the fryer pan. Well, the countdown is Thanksgiving's next week, the 24th. And like I said, today's Thursday, the 17th. Sunday we'll be having the kids over and for Thanksgiving. We're going to do it on Sunday, this Sunday coming up. And the reason we're doing that is because we just found it's a lot easier to get everyone underneath one roof, especially when you have families and they got now our boys have got girlfriends who have families, and so they like to do that stuff, and it's kind of hard to do it all on Thanksgiving Day. Now growing up as a kid, we would start out at our house for Thanksgiving, and then we would go to Grandma's house for Thanksgiving, and that's where we would have, like, everyone would be there at Grandma's house. Man, I miss them days. Good old Grandma's house. All right, so let's get started, Cowder. But yeah, I mean, back in the day, we all made one day. I mean, it was like a day of, it just felt like you were never going to stop eating. Today we're just going to be putting in a total of, let's see, I think I'll do 3 eggs today. Because I only got 1 loaf of bread, so 3 eggs should be enough. You know what, I think I'll go with 4. Yeah, we'll just go with 4 eggs. Alright. Let's get cracking. Get cracking. Well, are you seeing snow where you're at? I know that we are seeing snow. Yesterday, that's pretty much what it did all day. Snowed. It didn't melt to anything, really. The ground, of course, is too warm. I mean, just last week we were sitting at 70 degrees. And this week we're at, well, barely making it above freezing. This week I haven't done much outside as far as any landscaping work goes because just because of the weather. I mean, honestly, can't do much out there when it's snowing and stuff. The tractor went down as well last week when I was out there doing that last part of the bank. I don't know exactly what's wrong with it. I know that I've changed everything, the oil, definitely need a new fuel filter, so I put that on. bought a new battery, air filter, oil filter. So it had gotten all of its new parts put on it, but for some reason it's just, I don't know, something's wrong with it. You're going to put some cinnamon in here. I'm not an exact measurement person, okay? I really am not when it comes to cooking. I just put it in there by the looks. Everyone has their own, teaspoon of this and a teaspoon. That's not Papa Bear, okay? Papa Bear don't cook that way. A little bit of allspice, just a dash of that. There you go. I used the dash. I don't know if you can see Gypsy down here, but she's when Daddy's in the kitchen cooking, she's right there. Or she's with us at the time. Just sprinkle her nut down there. Wife's homemade vanilla. Just in case you didn't think of what I'm putting in there in this jar, and we're going to put a good bit in there. I like a lot of vanilla in it. I like to really give that flavoring up. You don't have to really use a lot of this because it is homemade. It's not the what's the word for it? Imitation vanilla. Now you just got to put a little bit of maple syrup in there, just like that. And now we're going to put some milk in here. Again, about 1 cup, maybe a half a cup. 1.5 cup of milk. So yeah, Papa Bear yesterday was getting things ready, pulling out all the roasting pans and the serving trays, and getting things set up to have a big feast here at the house. See, my job's not only on the outside. There's a lot that goes on inside as far as getting things ready. I'm the party planner, per se. Wife came home yesterday and she said, oh, Lord. I moved the kitchen table into our living room, and the reason is it's just a lot more room in there. So I put that in there. Before I forget, I want to put some sugar in here. Sorry, Gypsy, but I got to come through here. You're fine. I can step over you. Again, I'm going to go about 2 there. 2 little, actually I don't know what, let's see, what's this? Tablespoon. So 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now here's something that I know a lot of people will frown on doing, just because there is raw eggs in here. But I've been doing it for a long time, so what I'm talking about is I'm just going to dip my finger in there. I want to get that, see what I'm the type of person that believes that if it tastes good cold, it's going to taste good when it's hot. So yeah, that's pretty much right on the spot right there. And so I'll just show you what it looks like. I'm going to spell it here. So we're just going to whisk this up here good. Now if I feel that I'm running out of mixture, I can always add a little bit more stuff to it. I don't think it needs anything else, but I'm just going to put a little bit more vanilla in there, and a little bit of sugar, and a little bit, I'm going to put a couple more dashes of allspice in there. I got plenty of cinnamon in there. So yeah, I'm the party planner. I'm the one who gets things ready for events and that kind of stuff. So that's what I did yesterday. On top of that, working on the tractor as well. Trying to get it to work. The thing is, it starts up when it's cold. But once she gets hot and you turn it off or get off, to do something, and you go back to get on it, nothing. Seriously? Now the bacon is here cooking. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in here. Now you can buy pepper bacon, but you're going to pay more money for pepper bacon. Some people don't like pepper bacon, but I like I like pepper bacon. Now this already has a good hickory smoke flavored bacon, so I don't need to add any liquid smoke or any smoke to it. Sometimes I'll do that with meats, especially if I'm not cooking on the grill or the smoker. Alright. Put some meat stuff all over the back here. Get our Texas toes. Everything's bigger in Texas. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. Got everything ready for the party, and then tomorrow is crunch day. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be cleaning house. I'll be toasting all the bread for the dressing. Checking the turkey, see how it's thawing. We've had it in the refrigerator out in the barn, thawing out. So I'll check it tomorrow to see how the thawing process is going. If I have to, I can always bring it in the house and let it thaw a little bit more. Because Saturday night, it's got to go on in the oven, mixing oven. Let's preheat our oven here. That way, when we get our French toast cooked, we can put it straight in here, and that way the bacon can go in there. And 190 looks about right where I like to keep things at. So, alright, Gypsy Girl, guys, gotta come right here in front of the frying pan here. Gotta come to the frying pan. This spatula, and I cannot remember where we got this at, but it's grip and flip. Mine actually got it off Amazon, because I get a lot of things off Amazon. But man, I'll tell you, this thing makes really nice stuff. Like hamburgers and, you know, or French toast that we're doing today. Now that we got our butter in there, you can see that we got a nice warm, or nice heat going on in there. Alright, so what I'll do is I pull out about half of this out of the bag, because once you start dipping into this, you don't want to get any of the other bread contaminated, just in case you don't use it all. And I don't see that happening. I'm a hands-on person, meaning that I get right into it. We're giving this another whisk so we can get all that same sugar mixed up here and maple syrup. I'm going to give it one more final little perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now this is actually our dinner, but it is, what time is it? 8 o'clock in the morning. But see, the wife, she works on second shift, and so I decided I'll just go ahead and cook this morning. That way she can have fresh French toast for brunch, and that way she'll take last night's dinner with her, or she'll take some French toast with her. She gets the choice of which one she wants to take. Yeah, we're having turkey, and we're going to have a small ham. What's some of your favorite things you guys cook at your home for Thanksgiving? I don't think I wrote that down here. Let me see some. Made a little list. Paisley girl got to run to the store and get some stuff today. Yep. Okay, I wrote it. What's some of your favorite things that you like to cook at your home for Thanksgiving? Around here, we like, well, we'll have turkey. Like I said, small ham. We'll have dressing, mashed potatoes and gravy, with noodles. I'm making Chex Mix today, homemade Chex Mix. Pumpkin pie, of course, gotta have pumpkin pie. Trying to think what else. I know I'm forgetting stuff. Green beans, corn. I like my green beans and corn mixed, but you know, a lot of people don't like it that way, so we have to make it early, and then I get my own up, mix it up. I think turkey, ham, dressing, noodles, gravy, pumpkin pie. Wife will be making the homemade noodles, so we'll be having to, I don't know when she'll be doing it. I don't think what else. I think that's about it. What's some of your favorite traditions that you have at your family Thanksgiving? It's so crazy to think that we're talking about Thanksgiving already. I mean, it feels like we just moved here, and you know, it just feels like time is just flying by. So, like I said, we're just gonna cook this up, and it's not gonna be a long video because I'm not gonna sit here and cook all this French toast up with you. Um, I think you get the drift how to cook French toast. If you don't, hit me up and I will be glad to walk you through processes. You know, there's no shame about, you know, my mom always taught me that there is no dumb question, okay? There is never a dumb question. So if you have a question for the old Papa Bear or Paisley Girl, hit us up and we will help you. I don't mind helping someone cook. I love showing people how to cook. I wish that, you know, if I had to go back to high school days, knowing what I know now, I would have went straight from high school into a culinary college. I really would have, because I love cooking. The unfortunate thing, I can't do it professionally, just because, and I can't even do it here at the home all the time, because like today, right now, my back is really screaming at me, and my legs are screaming at me, and due to a workplace injury, and so that kind of, so due to that, you know, it kind of, man, I'll tell you, I just would have loved to have done it professionally. I'm not a baker. I'm just not. Unless it's like a boxed cheesecake or, you know, or Jello or something like that. Now what we're doing here is I'm just kind of stirring it up. I'm not flipping it. Just one bottom piece out of the bottom. Start getting some of these other top pieces here. I bet you wish you had smell-o-vision. But yeah, I love cooking. I really do. I love cooking. But I also love helping people. So that's why I went in the field that I did, is to help people. I'm a helper. But man, I'll tell you, I love cooking as well. But not baking. I couldn't do a cake from scratch. I mean, I've tried. It's too much science for me, and I'm not a science person. Where cooking is more, it comes from your soul and your heart, and like I said, taste is a big thing. Like I said, I've always come to the saying is, for me, if it tastes good cold, you know it's going to taste good hot. So, yeah. Well, I think that's about it. I mean, that's how we make French toast here at the homestead. And like I said, you start off with some good Texas toast, some eggs, milk. Then you got your basic spices here, vanilla, allspice, a little bit of nutmeg, and cinnamon, maple syrup, a little maple syrup. No, you don't have to use maple syrup. You don't have to use any of these ingredients, but that's just my take. I will put it down here in the bottom of this video, so that way you know exactly what I use. I couldn't tell you how much I use. It's basically by sight and of course by taste. And then when I go to pour it over here in the end, I will be putting sugar on top of it. And you want to, like, I know sometimes I'll do maple syrup on the side and maybe a little bit of powdered sugar when I get it out of the oven to put it on my plate. So that's it, folks. That's it for this video. Is Papa Bear making some good old-fashioned French toast this morning. Anyways, we thank you for subscribing to our channel. Paisley Girl and I, we love you and we thank you, and we hope you all have a very, very blessed Thanksgiving. And remember, the true reason for the season is not the turkey, it's not the big jolly elf in the Santa suit. It is Jesus Christ. Praise the Lord for that. Anyways, as we say around this homestead, peace, love, And happiness goes out to each one of you. Have a very blessed rest of the week, and get ready for Thanksgiving. And then some of you guys will be going out on Black Friday. I will be saying a prayer for those who go out on Black Friday. You're going to catch me out on Black Friday. That's all I have to say about that. Anyways, we'll see you on the next video. Love y'all. We'll see you. And Paisley Girl loves you. And we'll just talk to you soon. And just have a blessed Thanksgiving with your family and friends. And be grateful for what you have. Peace.